Hello there and welcome to the HT Games YouTube channel. We are back on the Lotus SMP and this episode is going to be a bit different to my usual episodes. The main difference is I'm actually just going to be live recording while playing. There won't really be much like cuts in this episode. That being said, there's already been one cut already, but I'm sort of going into the old school way of doing a Minecraft video just for this episode, as it is episode 10. It's the first, double-digit episode, which is a milestone to hit. I don't think I'm the first person to hit episode 10, but, we have done it. At the moment, the temple hasn't really changed that much. I've not really been playing too much Minecraft because I've been so busy with the Premier League season starting off and loads of footballing stuff going on in the footballing world. But this is what we are looking like. The quartz floor is taking way too long because you have to mine so much quartz. And Legend still hasn't stocked up his base. Legend, if you are watching this, please stock up your shop, man. I need quartz. And then, yeah, with this wooden floor over here, where the chests are going to go, I'm still yet to do it. The lighting here looks absolutely horrendous. It kind of looks like teeth. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a tooth. I got teeth on the wall, apparently. And then this one here, this is probably the nearest room to being done, which is quite weird considering it's just a hole in the ground. But what I need to do is add a big boulder or something in there and then sort of decorate the floor. Say if the boulder is like a big blue diamond boulder, it will be like diamond blocks sort of running off it, sort of like a power source, I guess. And yeah, then the ground will need to be textured and sorted out and whatnot. I might make a few cracks in this just to make it look a little bit less neater, but that'll be future stuff. This one here is probably the least priority because it's not actually really got any purpose. It's just there to look cool and fill in space, whereas this one here will be the museum, which I really want to get out on display, and then this one there is going to be the chest room. So that is probably the most important one. This one here needs to be a stairway up, which I am yet to plan out or sort of come up with one at all. I have no idea what stair design to do. But yeah, that is how the temple is currently looking up here. If we go over here, you'll see the temple has sort of been neatened out a little bit. I've done this stairway now, which I don't think I've shown on camera yet. And the pathway is fully filled all the way down, all the way into here, which as you can see isn't fully finished yet. There's a lot of work to be done. But what the plan is to sort of go with stairs along there just to make it look a bit more, detailed, a little bit more depth. There's the skeleton. That's not ideal. Get out of here. Oh, wow. That didn't even one-shot him. Two-shot. That's disappointing. As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, the stairway leads all the way up to here, and then you have, obviously, my nether portal sword, which leads to the roof. Why are there mobs everywhere out here? Now I'm on fire! Oh my god, now there's a creeper! Oh no, this is not going to plan. This was not supposed to go like this. Oh god. Okay, some mob proofing definitely needs to be done outside the temple. Or ideally a doorway needs to be built because this is a bit too open maybe. There are even more mobs up there. Why? Why is there an army of death surrounding my base? Right, I have elytra'd out and there you can see the sword with the hole in the ground there surrounded by mobs. The outside of the temple is still an absolute mess. It just looks horrific. I've started filling in now the sort of the empty gap that was left there. Now, one side's still open. This side's fully filled in. And as I was filling it in, I was like, you know what? I don't actually fully hate how that looks. So I was debating about maybe doing something like this. But now that I look at it again, I probably will just fill it in. I don't know. It's really awkward to work with this because the stairway and whatnot. So, yeah, we're just going to look. So I fill that in probably. So there isn't really a plan for this episode. I'm just going to sort of start building stuff randomly. And at the moment, I'm building a little statue here. Obviously, this is my design, but the actual layout I saw on Instagram. So I'm just basically copying a photo using blocks I want to use. So I changed up from the tiles to the cobblestone instead because it kind of looks a bit cleaner and a bit easier to work out what's where. But there is villager number 1. In all his glory. I mean, it's not exactly much of a build. I am planning to maybe do multiple of these all around the temple, one on each corner or 2 on each corner. So one facing this way, one facing that way on all 4 sides. I think that's going to be the plan. And I don't know whether I'm going to keep them all this theme or spice them up a bit. Make one blackstone, one sandstone, one endstone, one netherstone, if you know what I mean. So really spice it up. With these walls, these need to be changed so badly. They're so plain and boring. It's absolutely horrendous. Completely forgot I hadn't finished off the back, so I'm going to quickly just randomly place some blocks now and get that all done and dusted. You shall be known as Timothy. What a name. I don't know if I showed this on camera yet, but this is my, in quotation marks, tree farming area. It's literally just 3 giant spruce trees. I have mined a fair bit of spruce wood there before. It's basically how I did the floor in the temple. But look at this from the range. Like, there's promise there, all right? There's potential. I know it's got a long way to go, but like when you look at it like that, there's hope. Also, I feel like this house might need to get torn down, like at some point in the future, because it doesn't really fit in. Or maybe it does kind of fit in, like an old ancient temple with a house on an island there. I don't know. It doesn't really fit, does it? I don't know. What should I do with the house? Burn it down? Because I feel like I could do something cool on this island. Like a little temple, like a mini temple or something. Maybe like a little outpost. Now, before the season had even begun, me and Dan spoke about connecting our bases via a minecart track. Now, I know that's very old school. That's very old fashioned. And obviously minecart tracks are a slower way of traveling to an elytra. Hell, they're even slower than walking half the time. But we are going to do it anyway because it's a cool idea. What I'm thinking of doing is digging out this stairway to lead down into an area where the minecart like station is, and then connect it via our bases. So my base is obviously here in the temple. Yo, look at that. Oh my god, you can see the floor design. That's so cool. You can see the quartz one coming along. That's got so much work to do. But yeah, you can see this. That's really cool. Damn, I didn't know you could see it like that. That's blown my little mind, that has. Well, over here is like Dan's base. Dan's base is somewhere around here. Because this area over here, so it's a bit of going to be a big mine track. I think what I'm going to have to do is go like along and then turn, maybe, or sort of, if I go diagonal, that'll take too long, because even though it would be a quicker route, I reckon we'll have to go along and then along. So like an L shape, or even like a top half of a square. That'll probably be the plan. So this is just the start of me digging it out. I'm going to sort of have to work out what y-axis I need to go to, but it's a start. It's progress. What I'm going to do now quickly is fly over to Dan's base and actually get the coordinates down. So I know Dan's base is in this direction. I think it's that there. That's his. I'm pretty sure it is. We arrived at Dan's base. He's got a bakery going on. Do you know what? I am desperate for food. Does he sell food? I don't think he's... Cookies? There's no price on them, but there's cookies. And 2 pieces of wheat, but there's cookies. Why are there cookies? Where's his lead? What's going on down here? This seems shady. Some underground farm going on at the bakery. That seems a bit dodgy. I do like the build though. It's a nice little house, like, well, bakery he's got going on here. I do like it. He's got a fountain here as well with quartz. I wonder if he has quartz for sale. Materials or something like that. Okay, that's interesting. So we're looking at the chords of 1571 and then minus 1402. Now, obviously, if Dan's area is here, so I need to work out which axis. So like if my bit's there, I have to go along to like there and then across. So if Dan wants to do, if Dan does like this bit, and then I do this bit, oh, that mine's a bit shorter. I have to try and work out. If I go like there, I reckon there, about there, is that right? So I have to dig to about there. That's actually not too long. I mean, it's a fair little distance. This way is going to take longer. Anyway, guys, on that note, we are going to end the episode here. I know this episode's been a bit short, and it's been kind of different to the normal type of video I would make. I did want to try something new, as I said, because it's episode 10. And also, I just want to quickly take a second while I'm doing this end of the episode to apologize for the lack of Lotus SMP content at the moment. I've not burnt out at all in Minecraft. I still very much enjoy playing, and I've still got massive plans to come. It's literally just time. Like, I've been so busy with the football season. I pressed the wrong button there. The football season kicking off, and recording videos for my main channel, which is obviously HTVZ. So I've been a bit busy and not really had enough time to play Lotus, which is a shame. But I am going to make sure, obviously, I get weekly episodes out at bare minimum, even if it's just 1 episode a week. Hopefully it'll be more than 1, because I do really enjoy playing on the server. The only other issue I've got at the moment is whenever I'm on the server, it seems to just be I'm on when no one else is on. Obviously, Jax, Lightning, and Rad are all on right now, but they are all AFK farming. So none of them are actually on. Like, I'm very lonely on the server. So I do need to sort out a better time to play, because I'm on at the wrong time. But yeah, anyway, guys, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash a like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Au revoir.